I'm trying to do a shot that doesn't like spoil this too much. I was going to check the date. It's 28th of March, it's the first weekend after lockdown, after the thing that I shall not be naming and shall not be naming throughout this vlog, or trying not to. I just wanted to say before I started this weekend vlog that I will be putting up the renovation number 6 vlog up at the same time, which is just going to be a house tour of where we're at the moment. If you want to go and see that, watch that first, otherwise you'll see bits in this vlog over the weekend that will probably spoil it, but it won't be in its like, it won't be in its best state because I've got to tidy and do things like that. We're in the middle of a couple of DIY, like bigger DIY projects within the house, but it won't look as presentable as it will hopefully by the end of this weekend. But I'm going to put those 2 up at the moment. So if you want to go and see the more presentable house tour, hopefully, if we get stuff done this weekend, then I'll pop a link down in the description and you can go and click that and see that first. Or if you're not too worried, I'm going to do a vlog this weekend of bits we get up to, just a normal sort of vlog over the weekend, and you can watch that, so we can do that now. I am just waiting for, so right, from now on, if you want to watch the vlog, otherwise you're going to see spoilers because the kitchen is behind me. So I'm just waiting for Nathan to get a down, which I can sort of hear him. Well, that's good. The first time I used my camera, oh there you go. Mm-hmm. So I found my camera. Oh, that was a good morning.
Hello.
First time I used my camera.
I thought you were talking to me about your camera. I know you found your camera.
No. Because over Vlogmas I just thought I couldn't, this is in storage. So I had to use my phone. It was such a pain loading it from my phone to my computer and then onto the editing software. But so I'm going to use my camera, so much easier. But the focus is better in some aspects, but sometimes it takes a while, so we'll see how we get on, but hopefully the quality will be better. Not that it ever really bothers me when I'm watching videos, but hey hey. Anyway, right, we better get out to our first task. What is our first task today? Is it to put the rest of the shelves up?
I need to do some work.
Nathan's also on call this weekend, so that might delay us a little bit, but hopefully the first job is to get the rest. We put these 2 up last night. Look good. This is where the extractor fan's going to go, and then we might have some more depending on how much we get on these shelves. Put some more here, and then we've got 2 to go here. One exciting development is we now have a dishwasher. Not exciting to many people, but it is for us, and this is my new favourite thing. Look at this, look how neat they are. Keeps me entertained anyway. Oh, evidence of a Chinese takeaway last night. Number 2 already. First shelf is up, we're just now doing the second one. I've also put some squash in the woo! Oh dear! What? In the oven. I can't see you, all steamed up.
You can't be left
some squash in the oven. Oh, sorry.
My knees are killing me. Both?
Yes,
please.
Okay, sorry. I'm multitasking. There you go, that's better. To make some soup with, because they needed using up, so we're gonna have some soup for lunch. We have 4 shelves.
Wham.
Ooh, good timing. I got this little kit in God, see this? See if this is on my phone, it would have focused by now. There you go. Chamomile plant from New Leaf Nurseries, which is in my authentic house box, which is a subscription box I get each month of plastic-free and eco-friendly items. So I've just got round. I got it ages ago, but I've only got round to doing this. So just planted those. I had to put these in warm water to expand them, and then the soil in these little capsule things. Well, they're called Jiffies. They're called Jiffies. Jiffy 7C pellets, wherever they are. And then I've just put them on there, and then I have to put them on the windowsill. So we will keep up to date with what they're like. Oh, excuse me, mate. And hopefully they'll grow into some chamomile plants. But Nathan's just drilling the underside, pilot holing. These 2 are up now, so these are in. Can't see you again. Just check if they're done. Oh, they feel pretty done. Oh, that one's definitely done. Okay. What I'll do is I'll turn the oven off. Now they're done. And then when Nathan's done this, I'll clear this area and we'll get on with the soup. Okay, so I've just chopped up 2 onions. I've got the bigger pot out. These 2 we got gifted for Christmas from Nathan's stepmom and dad. So this is the smaller one we normally use, but I'm going to use the big one today because we're making quite a lot. And I'm just going to make some vegetable stock up in here. We haven't got any made up in the freezer, so I'm just going to have to use OXO cubes if I can find. There they are. Shelves are up and all fixed. So I'll start doing that in a minute. Nathan's having a rest in here. So I'm just going to make that up. Then we just fry these off, put the stock in. I also put chili flakes in and cumin. I think I'm going to have to check my recipe. My recipe's on the blogs, so I will link that below. And then I will scoop out and chop up the, I'm not going to open the door because you know what happens. The butternut squash and pop that in there. And then once that's cooked a little bit, we'll blend it up and we'll make the soup. I've just tried looking on my website for the recipe to remember myself. I remembered I haven't put it on there yet. It is on my Instagram though. So I always have to go back and look at it. Garlic, chili flakes and ground cumin. There you go. It's all done. There'll probably be a few random bits of onion in there, but you can keep blending if you want. I just make sure that I keep the blender like at the surface because I obviously don't want to damage this tub. If not, put it into like a glass, a sturdy glass bowl or something you know it's not going to break or get damaged from the blender. But otherwise, that's done. time.
Thanks. Oh, looks nice.
Okay, we've just eaten lunch and... Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get my shoes on. I've got these little booties. They're like Wellingtons, but they're just like the shoe ones for going out in the garden. I can't get them on! Oh no. Now standing on a ruler. I didn't the... I don't know if you can see over there. The what do you call it? The leftovers of the soup I've just put into 4 containers, so there's 4 different portions. I'm now going to go and find Nathan. He's outside and the sun has shown its face.
Should we decide on where it's going to face?
I think it should face that way. Yeah. I'm just trying to make a level area. This shed is from Nathan's dad, so we're trying to make a level area to put it on, to get that up. And we need to level out the whole garden. Don't think I've really shown the garden on here, but yeah, we need to level an area off, so we're just trying to get all the turf up. There's loads of patio, but it's absolutely covered with all like soil and stuff. Actually, under all here is patio too, although we thought it was just grass to begin with. But yeah, I'm just going to get my hoodie. It's a little bit windy out there and a little bit cold. I'm sure once we get going I'll take it off again though. Question is, where is it? It might be upstairs. Let's just use this one. This one will do. Right, I'm going to go and help where I can. I might start moving some gravel. We're going to put the gravel out the front, so we're going to move all the gravel from the garden out the front, so I might start doing that. But and then I'll come back to you. There you go.
Thank you.
My battery's flashing again. So we've dug out this area and turned it over, and this is the bottom of the shed that's going there. And then we're just trying to dig up these paving slabs that we can find, because they're hidden under... Were they the only 2 there?
No.
Alright, there's more under here.
Yeah. There's still 2 more over there.
There's 2 over there, and there's a couple here we found that were left in the garden. And we're going to put those here as the base. Are we putting sand down?
Yeah.
Sand those, and then the base, so we can build the shed. That's where we are up to. Yeah. I have been doing work, as you can tell from my hair. But anyway, I'm going to put the camera back inside. The camera is flashed at the... Oh, I'm exhausted. Okay. Oh. It's now started to drizzle outside, so we've given up on that for today. We've levelled it out as much as we can. We've got some sand, but there's not enough, so we're going to have to order some more if we can at the moment. If not, we're going to have to leave it. But we've managed to pull up enough slabs to go underneath it, so that's good, so we don't have to buy anything new for that. We just use the stuff that's already in the garden, and just put the shed back on top of it so it doesn't blow away and stuff. And that's it for today there. We're going inside for a bit of a break, and we are... I don't know what he's doing out there. We're gonna now do a FaceTime call with some of our family to have a bit of a catch up at the moment, and yeah, we're gonna have a break, and then because the weather's rubbish outside, and I don't think the weather's very nice tomorrow either, which is a bit of a shame because it's been so lovely all week. That's really helped, I think, with people's moods. It just been sunny and no clouds and blue skies and things like that. But hopefully the weather will return. But because we I totally forgot what I was going to... Because the weather is rubbish outside, we're going to do stuff inside. And I'm going to stop waffling because Mum apparently watched some of my vlogs and she said I waffle too much, so... I did want to quickly show you our new purchase here. Got a crock pot. So we used slow cooker, but it was actually Mum's, so we'll let Mum keep hers now because it's still at hers. And we bought a new one, so we bought a red one to go with the other pots we've got. But yeah, so I'll have to find something to cook in that later. I've nowhere to put it, but everyone's got to have a slow cooker, and everyone keeps baking bread in it as well, so I want to give that a go. But I'm trying to get into bed, but I'm so tired. Ugh. forgotten to shut the curtains. There you go, you can see the pretty fairy lights down. And a new shelf. It's 8:30, and I've just realised the clocks go forward in the morning, or when I wake up they'll have gone forward. So we're going to lose an hour as well, and I'm really tired. I've just look at myself. I'm so red. Anyway, I've had a bath, so I've washed my hair, and we haven't really done much else since we've phoned our family and we did the FaceTime call, and that was good to see everyone. Although my cousin Rosie, who organised it, was asleep, so she wasn't actually on that call, but never mind. So that was nice to catch up with everyone. And otherwise, yes please! Nathan's making a cup of tea. Yeah, otherwise we didn't do much else. We watched the rest of Avatar because we were finishing watching that, because we've got Disney Plus, which we're loving at the moment, and yeah, I'm absolutely exhausted, so I'm going to get an early night. Nathan's making a cup of tea. I'm sure I'll watch some YouTube videos, and then I'm going to go. So we'll see you tomorrow. I haven't even organised the shelves, put the shelves up, and I haven't even done that. I just want to pop on and say I've also been using this diffuser with some lavender essential oils in it, and I've never slept better since having it. It's just a 150ml one, it's only a little one, and you can stop the lights, you don't have to have the colour changing lights. But yeah, I just put a couple of drops of lavender essential oils just before I go to bed, and I've slept every night we've had it on. I've slept all the way through, and that's really rare for me. Normally I toss, turn, get up, get back to sleep, so this has been a game changer.